Punic Wars were a series of conflicts fought between the forces of ancient Carthage and Rome between 264 BCE and 146 BCE. Carthage, a Phoenician colony which became one of the main powers, had a powerful navy, mercenary army, and extreme wealth. Rome was a nation on the Italian peninsula which conquered the area around it with the experienced and veteran Roman legions but had no navy. Through a treaty, Carthage barred Roman trade in the western Mediterranean, and since Rome had no navy, it was easily enforced. The island of Sicily was a tipping point between Carthage and Rome. The Maritimes, who conquered Messina, were attacked by the Kingdom of Syracuse. Messina asked Carthage for help, then asked Rome. The Carthaginians felt betrayed by the Maritimes' request for help and instead switched sides to support Syracuse. Carthage dominated the seas at the beginning of the conflict, but through Roman mass production of ships and several victories at sea, the Romans gained the upper hand. In 241 BCE, Carthage's mercenary army rebelled and laid siege to the city, allowing the Romans to capture Carthaginian colonies in Sardinia, Corsica, and Sicily. Eventually, the Treaty of Ebro was signed, which allowed Rome to keep its captured territory and put the boundary between the two nations on the Ebro River. In 219 BCE, Carthaginian forces under Hannibal crossed the Ebro River and laid siege to Saguntum, a Roman ally. Rome, seeing that the treaty was broken, demanded that Hannibal be sent to Rome to face judgment. The Carthaginian Senate refused, and the Second Punic War began. Hannibal gathered his army and marched over the Alps into Italy and defeated the Romans in several battles like at Cannae, where Carthaginian armies killed 44,000 Romans. The Romans fought back in Spain under the general Scipio Africanus and invaded Africa to force Hannibal to retreat to defend Carthage. Hannibal did exactly that and was defeated at the Battle of Zama by Scipio's forces. Carthage sued for peace, and Rome took all Carthaginian territories outside of Africa itself. Carthage, considering the war over after finishing debt payments, attacked Numidia but was soundly defeated. The Roman Senate voiced its disapproval and demanded that the city be moved inward to lower its threat to Rome. Carthage refused, and the Third Punic War began. The Romans under Scipio Aemilius besieged the city for 3 years, and when it fell, burned the city to the ground and enslaved the population. Carthage had been completely destroyed, and Rome solidified itself as a major power in the Mediterranean.
Oh, boo-hoo! Let me play a sad song for you on the world's smallest violin.
In conclusion, through 3 successive wars, Rome defeated Carthage through naval and land warfare. Rome took the Carthaginian territories and eventually burned Carthage to the ground. This solidified Rome's superiority in the Mediterranean and paved the way for continued Roman expansion and dominance for the next centuries.
So close, no matter how far. Couldn't be much more from the heart. Forever trusting who we are, and nothing else matters. Never opened myself this way.
No, but you just hold it. I am so wet.